Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm a Stampin Up Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really pretty card using our soft pastels, which are new in the 21-22 catalog. So this is what it looks like, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there is a little shimmer to this because I use shimmer paper, and it really makes the pastels flow nice and easy. So let's get started. The first thing about pastels, I guess I'll show you those first. And this is what they look like. They're chalk, kind of, I'm going to call them pieces of chalk. And they come off if you rub them. But once they're on the card, I found that you don't need to spray it or anything like that to make it stay on the card. For each of the club members, this is solely for our club members, what I did is I took, you'll find these in your kit. You have these little pieces of, this is actually shimmer paper, and it has a piece of word window or window sheets over it, and that's to protect it from coming off. So what I did to create this is I just took one of the chalks and I went 4 times only on the, I did like that, and then I closed it up and kept the little flecks that come off. And I had to do 30 of these for club members because I wanted them to try the blends, and for those who can't make it to class, this is a way that they actually got to try them without having them in hand. And this little tip is all I use for over 30 of them. So that's good to know, they go a long way. So this is how I did it for club. You can just scribble the color on a piece of paper to get your color, or you can just take it directly from the pastels. But I just wanted to show a way, or what these pieces are for especially club members who don't have the pastels yet. This is how I got the color to them. I will need that. I stamped the image onto shimmer white paper, and I stamped it in Sahara Sand using the Hand Pen Petals stamp set. I used this one. Then to color it, it's very simple. I'm using Q-tips, but these in particular, they're called precision tips. I found them in a beauty supply store because they have the tips in them, and they're very strong. So they have like a pointed tip, because when I use regular Q-tips, I found that the edge, or they like rolled off of the cotton rolled off. So that's why everybody got these in their kit as well. So on your yellow strip, there are actually 2 colors. There's a saffron and a daffodil. Just so you know, you can combine them or you can just do separate colors. So to do this, I'll show you with how I got it with using our little sample things, our little palettes. And you just grab the color by rubbing it on your Q-tip, and then if you start at the bottom like of the leaf, then you'll get darker on the bottom, and you just spread the color on there, and you blow off the excess little particles that come off. And I'm pressing kind of hard, but that's how you do it. Now, that's using this little palette thing again, so everybody could use it. It's a good way to take them along if you want to do a little project. Then, another way to get the color is just actually using your blends, and you just rub it on top, and you get your color that way. It's kind of squeaky on this paper, but it does the trick. Now this particular one is on regular white cardstock, and I ran out of shimmer paper, so that's why I'm doing it on the regular white, but it still does a nice job. It just seems to flow better on the shimmer paper. Now I'll take the other end of my Q-tip, and I'm using Gorgeous Grape, and we'll color the top part of the flower. And again, I'm doing the colors darker on the bottom and then just blending it up so that it has some dimension to it. And you don't have to worry about staying in the lines. If you go outside the lines, it kind of gives it a nice little glow around the picture. And this is just one use of the pastels. We'll be doing future things using them too. I've seen some that you use Versamark and color over it. It's just really cool. So these are a good investment. They're only $9 for the 8 colors. Okay, now I'm using my yellows. I'm doing the, what color would this be? This is the So Saffron. I'm doing the whole flower in So Saffron. And then I will do the next color in Daffodil. I'm just doing that for the center so it just looks a little darker. And that's it for coloring. So these are a nice little way to color using pastels and getting that light pastel color palette. So now I have one that I did already color on the shimmer paper, and you can see the difference. The coloring is, first of all, the shimmer paper is a little bit almost like between a vanilla and the white, and the color is just a little bit richer. It's stamped a little bit better, but this still has the same effect. I just wanted to have you see the comparison. So now I have a piece of 8.5 by 5.5 of So Saffron, and I also have a piece of 4 by 5.25 of the saffron, and this is using the textured, what's it called? It's a textured embossing folder. I'll have it in the list of supplies. And then I already have the tape on there. And then I have a piece of the hand-penned designer paper, and this is where I got my color palette from. This is a different green, but we didn't have that color, so I did the other. So I'm using the opposite side, and this is Highland Heather, but the Gorgeous Grape matches nicely. And then this piece I'm also doing flat, like that. And then I did take a piece of Highland Heather and added the sentiment. I embossed it in white, and I just attached that in the front of it. On the inside, I did do a flower stamped in Sahara sand. If you stamp it in black, it seems a little harsh. You can do it, but it just seems a little harsh. So the lighter the color, you could also use like a smoky slate. But then I stamped it and colored it, and this is just white cardstock. So it has just a nice little color on the inside. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and for club members, I hope you enjoy your little color palettes. They worked pretty nicely, I hope. They seem to in class. And go make one. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.